Hi everybody, welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I am Michael.
And I'm Susan.
Hi Susan.
Hi Michael.
We just had a flurry of people in here.
Yeah, well once the sun comes out, the visitors start coming.
Well, it's kind of nutty. When I left the house this morning, I'm like, wow, it's kind of cool. Now it's like summer out there.
The sun's shining and it's gorgeous.
People are walking around Main Street. You can't see them, but we can. That's wild. Yeah. So we're going to have to rock and roll before people come in here.
Yeah, once the weather turns.
So what's going on?
Anyway, Tuesday, tomorrow, 7 to 9 a.m., Friends of Falmouth Bikeways is sponsoring Bike to Work Day 2018, and they will be located at the Surf Drive and Shining Sea Bikeway, where they'll have refreshments and some raffle drawings, and they're encouraging everyone who can to bike to work.
Bike to work, bike to the poles, bike back to work,
to the poles,
bike everywhere. That's great.
And the rain date will be May 16th.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, it's going to rain. It's supposed to rain
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I don't know how heavy it has to rain to kick that in.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
It may or may not take place.
It's nice that they have that in there for the people who may otherwise not bike because of the rain.
Because of the rain.
Yeah, rather have a good turnout.
Yeah,
Great.
sure.
Okay.
Just a reminder that Cape Cod Maritime Days continues. That's for the month of May. It's Cape-wide. There are events all across the Cape that celebrate our maritime history here on Cape Cod. And so CapeCodMaritimeDays.com for information on what events may be occurring in what towns.
And there's a lot going on Cape-wide, right?
Cape-wide.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great. Okay.
And it goes on for the whole month. And I forget, this is the 25th annual.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've been doing it for a lot of years. Yeah.
A lot of maritime stuff going on here, so that's great.
The Wounded Warrior Project is doing their shoulder ride again. It's not something that you can join into, but they encourage you to be there and support the Wounded Warriors as they ride the Shining Sea Bikeway. And that's going to be Thursday, May 17th, 9:30 a.m. They start up in North Falmouth. They go all the way to Woods Hole and back again.
Yeah, big turnout for that.
Big turnout. They'd like you to line the bike path and just support the soldiers as they come back and forth.
Well deserved. I think that'd be a great thing to do. Bring the whole family.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you want any more information on that, soldierride.org.
Okay.
Okay. John Wesley United Church on Gifford Street is hosting a blood drive, and that's Thursday, May 17th from 12 to 6 o'clock.
Is that the Cape Cod Healthcare?
Cape Cod Healthcare. It's sponsored by the Marine Lodge, and just a reminder that whatever blood is collected here stays on Cape Cod.
Great. So that's good.
Katuitt Center for the Arts.
As usual, something fun going on there.
They continue with Take Me to Provincetown, which is music, history, and storytelling. It's Kevin Quill. He gives you a town-by-town journey across the Cape.
From here to Provincetown.
Here to Provincetown, information, stories about things that occur, things that you may or may not know about.
That's cool, a tidbit of all.
Yeah.
All 15 towns.
And that continues May 10th through the 27th.
Nice, okay.
At the Black Box Theater at Katuitt Center for the Arts. And so Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays it's at 7:30, and Sundays it's at 2 o'clock.
Wonderful, great.
The North Falmouth Congregational Church is having their annual plant sale, craft fair, and lobster roll lunch. They have those frequently through the season, the lobster roll lunches.
And the lobster rolls are very good there. They are.
And that will be Saturday, May 19th,
nice.
9 to 2 o'clock, and that's on Old Main Road in North Falmouth.
Yeah, no, Dari's getting some plants there before.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Nice lobster roll, little plant action.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sunny day.
Yeah, and you know what? Old Main Road is always beautiful to drive up
really
there
is,
and see the old houses. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. Saturday is the day this week. Saturday, May 19th, 10:30 to 3 at the Heritage Museums and Gardens.
Yes.
They are having a talk by Indy 500 driver Lynn St. James, who has written a book called An Incredible Journey.
Yes.
So she'll be there from 11 to noon. There will be a racing focused interview inside the automobile gallery.
Nice.
In the afternoon, she'll give another talk. And there will also be stunning examples, this is their words, stunning examples of Italy's premier auto brands will be on display at Heritage's Nickerson Field starting at 10:30 in the morning.
Well, it's the mecca for cars here on Cape Cod, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, I bet it will be stunning. That'll be nice. And how's the weather looking for Saturday? Good, I hope?
Kind of, sort of. It's still too early.
Yeah.
You can't tell the weather 4 days
Such a
out.
fun, and everything will be blooming, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
The gardens, the rhododendrons are blooming, the azaleas are blooming.
Yeah.
So the daffodils have passed or
Yeah.
are passing, but the rhodies,
The roadies are
cherries,
beautiful there.
the azaleas are gorgeous
Wow,
right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I go there and like just drool over
I
this
know,
road.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like going through a forest of rhododendrons
I
because
know.
they're all so old and
I know,
high,
that's
yeah.
the thing, you'd have to have planted those like 100 years ago to get them like that, but
Yeah,
they are
gorgeous,
beautiful, they're really
gorgeous,
nice.
Yeah. On Saturday, May 19th, at the Falmouth Art Center on Gifford Street,
Another great resource for
there's
us.
a workshop called Felting Fun for Beginners, Felted Soap.
Yes.
And it is a workshop to learn how to transform wool into felt and then how to felt soap. They actually wrap the soap up in the wool. The wool shrinks around the soap as you use the soap. The wool keeps the soap from wearing away too fast.
Really?
And it also works as an exfoliator.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of interesting, huh?
That is interesting.
FalmouthArt.org for information.
Great for everyone's outdoor shower.
Yeah.
That time's coming, right?
Yeah,
Right?
perfect.
Have you guessed? Hey, here's some felted
Yeah,
soap.
have some felted soap,
I
and
like
it's
that.
colorful, you know, of
Different,
course
new.
it's felt.
I kind of think that's
yeah.
cool, all right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I like that.
Katuitt Center for the Arts on 28th in Katuitt, Saturday, May 19th, 1 to 3 o'clock. Cape Cod Sings A Cappella Festival at Katuitt Center for the Arts.
Acapella's back.
I've actually been to a couple of these a cappella festivals. They have, not at the Katuitt Center, but they've had them in different places.
Yes.
Really good. The featured singers are Centertonics, the Cape Cod Surf Tones, the Cranberry Shores Chorus, and 3 high school a cappella groups. Solfege from Falmouth High
Falmouth High School,
Solfege
they're
is really
amazing,
good, yeah.
amazing group.
Mash Capellas from Mashpee High School,
Makes sense.
and Half Step Down from Sturgis Charter Public School
It's
East.
great, get the kids
Yeah.
some exposure, that's awesome.
These concerts sell out, so if you're interested, artsonthecape.org for tickets.
Wonderful, sounds like fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again, back to the bike theme, Saturday, May 19th at 1:30, Cyclofound, which is a women's bike ride on the Shining Sea Bikeway.
Mhm.
Cyclofound is an inclusive women's ride. It takes place nationally,
Yes.
and it's a global celebration of women created to bring women together. And this is the local aspect of that, Cyclofound. They're going to be meeting at the bike path on Old Dock Road. We'll go down to Woods Hole from West Falmouth. And then we'll have a refreshment stop at Water Street Park, where you can either purchase or have brought your snack, and they will return back to West Falmouth.
Nice, nice ride down.
Yeah,
Snack back,
there you
I
go.
like that.
Saturday, May 19th, 4 p.m. at the Falmouth Ice Arena on Technology Park Drive. PAL, Police Athletic League versus the U.S. Coast Guard benefit. It's a hockey game, and it benefits the Falmouth Military Support.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Always fun. Yeah.
So PAL, PRESCC at Comcast.net.
Wonderful.
Woods Hole Film Festival presents Film Falmouth Seat 25. That's Saturday, May 19th at 7 p.m. at Falmouth Academy on Highfield Drive.
Yes.
And this is a story, this is a film, 5 years after NASA finds liquid water on Mars, an entrepreneur develops a spaceship to go to Mars, and they're looking for a civilian to take that trip. The caveat, however, is that it is a one-way trip.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of who's that guy? The most exciting man in the world, right? He took that trip, didn't he, from that Dos Equis commercial? Maybe he's available, but I don't know. Yeah,
It is a
well, that
one-way
sounds
trip.
interesting, because really, what a caveat.
And so when this woman, Faye Banks, secretly enters, never expecting to win,
And she
She
wins,
wins.
and she's gone
and
by.
so of course it throws her whole world on Earth in turmoil, because she has to
Makes
decide
sense.
whether she's going to make
Yeah.
this once
See
in
you
a lifetime
later,
trip
I'm
or
not coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yikes.
So, I believe she received at the Woods Hole Film Festival this past year Best Actress Award
Wow.
for this part.
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
So,
Great.
So woodsholefilmfestival.org for tickets and information.
Perfect.
And then finally, at Bucatino Restaurant and Wine Bar on Nathan Ellis Highway, on Tuesday, May 22nd at 4:30 p.m., the Brandeis National Committee is presenting Michael Anthony, who's an Iraqi veteran and author of Civilianized, a Young Veteran's Memoir. So it's an author talk.
That's great.
And the price includes Italian dinner, and advance reservations are required. And that's Bucatina Restaurant
Great.
and Wine Bar.
Wonderful. And then also this week, on Thursday, we have our monthly business after hours. It's taking place at West Falmouth Library. Thursday, 5 o'clock to 7. Members, of course, get it for free. Non-members is $10. Featured nonprofit
Clock.
is College Light Opera Company, which is great.
And it's going to be catered by West Falmouth Market.
Wonderful. It's going to be a great time. So if you can, come on out. It'll be great. You can meet other people from the chamber and
5
get
to 7 p.m.
to see the library expansion and all.
Yeah.
And if they're catering from West Falmouth, boy, I'll tell you, they do a great job with that market. And I'll tell you, some really good treats, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrific.
So have a great week.
Have a great week.
Don't forget to vote tomorrow.